Wow, what a nice place.
So as you see, we're doing some renovations, deep cleaning and stuff like that. You'll notice on the right side of the south wall, those are some original pool cues of the room.
Oh,
Those
wow.
are billiards. That's a bar in the center there. And then the Sambile's room for wine storage is by the exit sign to the right. And we even decorate that room because it's wine storage. It's real pretty. We'll do candlelight, rose petals for dinner for two back in that small room.
You can feel energy in
And
here
I
too.
walked in this room with people.
Not like the rat scaler,
I
but
should have started with you about 2 years ago. Normally while people in the room, I say, take pictures, like your husband's doing, he's walking around.
Yeah.
I brought this lady in, as soon as she took about 3 or 4 steps, she was, oh my God, what's that on the back wall? So, people get pretty down here. Our old room captain, his name is Troy. Troy's been here for about 20 years, and he shared an experience with me, and he even did an interview on tape about the old room being haunted, and he experienced Patricia about 5 years ago. He comes in at 7 in the morning, because on Sundays, when we reopen the restaurant, we have brunch on Sundays from 10 to 2. So Troy's the first one to come in, he's captain, check the tables, make sure everything's set. So he was in the back corner over there, setting the table,
Right.
and Patricia actually walked out of the wall and looked at him and spoke his name. She said, "Hello, Troy, you're doing a great job." Walked along the wall and then disappeared to the wall. Okay. Troy, Cindy, and myself, out of the long current time employees, are the ones that have actually seen her. Very few people have actually seen and communicated with her. Me, it's a daily basis,
Right,
okay, because of my position. Now that is the Al Capone room over here, so remember all the activity that was going on? That is the room.
that is the room.
So as you see, the table is out the room, but when we reset for the oak room, we'll put that table right here. And then we reserve this room out and market it as the Al Capone room.
Right.
Dinner reservations for 8 to 12 normally sit in here.
Wow.
So of course, this room was made in 1908, before his travels here.
Right.
The Prohibition years, between 20 and 23 is when he would come to the hotel. For the gambling and the moonshine,
Of
the
course, yeah.
prostitution, he was also into that.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned on the back, it mentions about Patricia being a working girl and spending time in the room. So this two-way mirror, he actually bought down from Chicago
Oh, he did.
and had installed in the room. So when he came upon his travels, the brothers exclusively named the room after him, blocked it off. He brought this mirror, had it installed. So this door right here enters behind that mirror space. So that space is called the captain's closet, which is the area for the lead waiter of the oak room.
Okay.
Right over there is the secret passageway door that has a stairwell behind that that goes down, connects to that stairwell where you were at by the raft skelter. So when the police would raid the hotel, and if he was in the room, and even if these doors were open, these doors used to be operated by a spring-loaded button. So police pull in front, they say, "Pull your money and alcohol off the tables, the cops are coming up." Of course, he wasn't waiting on the cops. They had a spring-loaded button that closed these doors. The doors blended into the walls, so they never knew this room was back here. And then by that time, he took the stairwell and went up under the hotel. In the case out there where I showed you where the brothers are, there's a bellman, a picture of a man named John Young. And he worked here back during the 1920s and things. So he shared stories with Mr. Johnson about escorting Mr. Capone from here down the stairwells and under the tunnels to the hotel. So under the 4th Street are 1800s creek stone tunnels that were made back in the early 1800s. They were made for underground transportation. The Underground Railroad movement also went through Louisville, the slavery movement, so those tunnels are actually beneath the hotel. Now, to the back of the Rathskeller, you know where those exit doors are?
Yeah.
Now, behind the exit doors is a hallway.
Uh-huh.
And behind that hallway is actually our employee area, our cafeteria, and
Right.
the elevators. Well, there's 3 stairwells that exist down that hallway that the hotel was built over. Those stairwells lead to the Creekstone tunnels that run throughout the city. So me and my guys, of course, we have 3 different shifts of 8 hours each day.
Right.
Each oncoming building engineer, security